Hello, today we are making a flag with the 5 types of lines. So we're going to use a horizontal line, that's like the top of this table, a curved line, which could be like a bush or a pillow or something soft and rounded. I think of a cloud or a puzzle piece, or if you spilled water on the floor, it's usually a curved line. It's best like if you dropped string or something like that. A circle is a curved line. Vertical line is a straight line, straight up and down. A zigzag line is like you're looking at a staircase from the side, or maybe an evergreen tree, something that's pointy, or maybe a shark's teeth. So, vertical, horizontal, diagonal, that's a slanted line, zigzag, and a curved line. That's kind of like a snake. What we're going to do with these lines is draw a flag. So I've made my own type of flag with zigzag lines, horizontal, diagonal, curved lines, and vertical lines. So here's my vertical, here's my horizontal, here's a curved line, here's a zigzag line, and see it made triangles like puzzle pieces, and here's another diagonal line. Pick 3 colors for this assignment. So I'm going to pick red, blue, and purple. And then by default you have white, meaning you can use your background as a color. So you actually have 4 counting white. So I need to decide, what am I going to do with my color? What shapes am I going to color in? So after I've put in my 5 types of lines, I'm going to start putting color into places. I have a trick to show you. You may already know, but if you don't, it's kind of magic. Do you have markers like this? If you do, you can take a nice clean paintbrush and these markers, and you can just go over really lightly and look at how the color will bleed, and you can fill it in. So you've actually got an extra color. I have lavender and purple now since I used my water. But maybe fill this in at the end. Think about patterns as you do this. Think about the types of lines that you're using. You don't have to fill everything in a solid color. You could use patterns in your flag. You could use colors that are similar close together, or you could use them to really stand out if they're opposite colors. If you use a yellow and a blue close together, you know, one's light and bright and one is darker and more cool and calm. So that will be a contrast. So let me show you that. If I put this yellow, and try not to drag your yellow like Mr. C did into your black, because then that gets all grayish yellow. I might go in different directions to fill this in a little bit more. So I'm starting patterning. So my 3 colors, oops, I goofed. I wasn't supposed to use yellow, but I was using red. So now the rules have changed. These are my 3 colors because I picked up another color. So I decided at that point I have to change. I'm going to fill this in blue, long strokes, they're diagonal lines. And then maybe I could draw a star here, because I know on the American flag there is a star. On the Mexican flag there is an eagle. On the Somali flag I believe there's a diagonal line, so that's kind of cool. I could draw a square inside of a square, inside of a square, inside of a square, just to fill up that space. I could use more curvy lines here to fill in this space, and that makes something interesting. Now back to my yellow. Maybe I draw in smaller triangles inside of that. Maybe this is like a letter D shape, and I fill that in. So I'm close to filling in all of this. I'm trying to skip spaces so I don't have the same color next to the same color, so that my eye moves around this flag. So you're deciding what colors and what shapes you're drawing with those 5 types of lines to create your own flag today. Please try to make an original flag that is 3 colors that you chose and put the lines on the way you want your flag to look. Now, we've seen an American flag, and we've seen a Mexican flag, and we've seen all the flags in the world. I would like you to create your own like I did. I'm just coloring in these shapes depending on how I want to. And then if you have a brush, it does help to move your color around with water. It's much faster, and then I can fill in other things with other colors, and it goes faster. And I think it's more fun to do and probably more fun to look at. Be sure to clean out your brush when you go from color to color, and then your work will look sharp. You want it to look crisp and clean and not smudges and handprints in it, so watch where your hands go and think about what you're doing and take your time. Please put your name on your work, usually right here, and send it in to me so I can give you a good grade for your participation. I hope you had fun making your own flag with the 5 types of lines today. Let me show you one more time. We have a vertical, horizontal, zigzag, a diagonal, and a curved line. That's the 5 types of line. Thank you.